Sorry, Steve. I didn't know you were there. I was just washing his face.
Don't want to interrupt you. Just looks so peaceful, like he's asleep.
Yeah. Our very own sleeping beauty. He used to hate having his face washed, didn't he? I remember chasing him around the kitchen with a cloth. Practically had to pin him down.
Get more on his face than he get in his mouth.
Yeah, and his ear, and his eyes, and his hair. You know what? He still leaves me rag with him sometimes. I wish I'd been more patient with him. Did you speak to him, Ran?
Yeah, it's not good news. He's sent all of Oliver's reports and scans to about 10 or more different specialists. Not one of them want to help us at the hearing.
Right. Looks like we're on our own then, eh?
I guess so. I mean, we've still got this Guardian's report. I don't know which side this Wendy's going to come down on, but...
Well, let's just hope Nick's more persuasive than I was. There's even more riding on it now.
I can't believe you threw us under the bus.
You're being ridiculous. All I said was I wasn't sure if he was responding to stimulus.
Right, just keep your voice down.
She asked me a question and I answered truthfully, which is what you should have done.
Leanne's gonna flip when she finds out.
Finds out what? What's happened? Oh, don't tell me you've messed it up with Wendy.
No. The meeting was great, wasn't it?
Yeah. Nick was great. He did you proud, love.
So what am I going to flip out about then?
I couldn't park at the hospital. Parked on the road, got a fine.
Nick.
I know, it's the last thing we need.
You're forgiven. Seeing if you charmed the pants off Wendy. You coming in?
Yeah, been in there.
I know you don't want to hear this. Oliver has gone already. You and Leanne, you're just too close to see.
Of course! Of course, I can see it. Leanne doesn't, all right? Just back off, you know? It's just none of your business.
I'm his grandmother.
OK, we'll start acting like one.
Even though you said those terrible things.
Nick, he just moved. He heard that noise, he moved. He can hear us.
Leanne saw it, didn't you?
Yeah, clear as day. He heard the sound and he moved.
So it was a fairly loud noise?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. It was my fault. I had a bit of a moment.
Don't apologise. If you hadn't have done that, then he wouldn't have heard anything. You know, we've been tiptoeing around him all this time when we should have been making a racket like we always do.
So what do you think?
I think it was an involuntary reflex.
Oh, here we go.
I know this isn't what you want to hear, but what you witnessed was in all likelihood a startle response to the loud noise.
But it is a response. I mean, surely that's something.
All it tells us is that his body is still capable of responding to certain stimuli. Like, if I shine a light into his eyes, his pupils shrink. It's not an indication of consciousness. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, you would say that, wouldn't you? Otherwise, you'd have to walk over everything you've already said.
Believe me, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to be proved wrong. But I don't think I am, and you shouldn't get your hopes up.
Yeah, well, too late for that. Because I know what I saw, and my son moved, and I know he can hear. And if I wasn't certain before, I am now.
You mustn't let Dr. House get to you.
It just feels so personal sometimes. It's like she don't like me.
I'm sure that's not true.
Well, then, why does it feel like I'm an inconvenience to her? Like I should just stop wasting her time. Stop being so silly and just turn the machine off and have done with it.
No one thinks that. These are all Dr. Hours. You know, I think she really cares about Oliver. Us.
Not like Dr. Ward did. I wish she was still treating him.
It can't be easy, can it? Giving bad news all the time.
Do you think she's right, then? That he's just a reflex?
I never said that.
You didn't have to. I know everybody thinks I'm clutching at straws, but I've always felt that he can hear us. I can't explain it. I just know. And if there's the tiniest chance that I'm right, Don't we owe it to Oliver to make sure? It could really strengthen our case.
OK, look. Here's what we do. We see if we can get him to respond again. Make a diary. If his hands twitch or his eyes move, put down the time, the date, what we're doing. You know, if we're lucky, some kind of pattern might emerge.
You always come to my rescue, don't you, eh?